How are you, James?
I'm doing well.
Yeah?
Yeah. Today's the first day I feel normal almost from
What do you
the
mean
from the
normal?
travel.
Yeah, what's
From the travel, from the jet lag.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay, this is the first time that you feel, the first day that you feel like you're back to your normal routine.
A little bit, yeah.
Right. Why you are here?
I just randomly decided to come here to watch a Champions League football match.
You say football.
Because I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're trying to look like to blend in.
Yeah.
You're trying to blend in.
It's because I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Don't you find it quite frustrating? I'm saying this and using basketball as a reference because basketball you can get so many points, but
Sure.
football is only like 2, 3 points.
Maybe 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Or 0.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's such a lengthy game.
Yeah.
I don't understand. That's why I think that's the part I don't understand, the pleasure of watching football.
I mean, I grew up playing a lot of sports, like football, soccer,
Yeah.
or baseball, basketball, all of it. And when you watch football, there's like a tension the whole time, and there's a lot of like close calls and almost a release in a way, but it doesn't happen. And then eventually, hopefully, there is a release with a goal.
Yeah.
And then it feels amazing, and then it goes back to more tension. So it's a lot of emotional changes throughout the match that you get to experience.
That's really interesting because, to me that tension is almost like a torture.
It
It's
is.
like but you enjoy that torture.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk about this with my friends about it too, who watch, where we're like, would you prefer watching a match where your team scores, like 5 goals in the first 30 minutes, and then it's just like really easy the rest of the time, or do you want like it to be tense the whole time all the way through the end?
But no score.
Maybe no score until the last second. So I don't know. I think the latter is better, but it's way more painful. And yeah. But I guess if you're like a pain is pleasure kind of person, then this is perfect.
Right.
It's a perfect sport.
Right. So, tell me, what's a dream day for you look like?
I think I want everything I do at the end to feel good, like I did the things I wanted to do that day. I'm very conscious now of the reality that our time here is very limited. I don't like to live my life in a way that's like about suffering. Yeah. I want every day to feel like paradise in a way.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean it has to be easy. Challenges, difficulty, hardship, like that's all part of it. But the best, I guess, the good thing about it all is that like you get to the end of the day and you feel a sense of accomplishment or satisfaction, and then you get to do it again tomorrow. So I think just like a good feeling, a dream day is like just like having a good feeling at the end of the day of whatever it might have been. Could have been easy, could have been doing nothing, could have been a lot of turmoil, but you make it through, and you rest up for another one tomorrow.
Wow, that's such I'm about to cry for that. Because our time is limited on planet Earth, but it's never about the length of your journey, but it's about the bandwidth.
There's like this quote that I heard not too long ago, which was whether things are good or things are bad, we're all just passing through.
Yeah, we are.
So I think maybe for some people that gives them a sense of dread, but for me that gives me a sense of freedom and inspiration. But yeah.
Would you say you are the sort of person who sees pleasure in pain and also who sees pattern in chaos?
Pleasure in pain, pattern in chaos. In a way, yes, I think I do. Something I've always heard from friends is like when there's something really chaotic happening, I seem to be very like calm and serene through it. Not that inside I think I do feel the chaos, but at the same time I think there is like a calmness to it, and there's like a pattern to it in a way, as you said.
Yeah.
Right? chaos is like a form of energy and emotion, right? So all of that stuff is always flowing and changing.
Yeah.
So, to a degree, I think pattern is a good way of putting it. It's not forever.
Yeah. I think I enjoy chaos sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily seek out patterns out of chaos at all. I just enjoy that chaotic situation and just be able to survive and thrive from that chaos.
Yeah.
That gives me a great sense of achievement. I'm very bad at organizing things, that's why. It's just like, whatever is the priority, I just target with that. And
I hear you.
Just that.
I feel like in my life, I need a COO, because I'm definitely not the CEO type. If we're just talking about, if we're using a business reference. I feel like you and I are the type of people or we seek out and thrive in intensity.
Yes.
And
boredom.
Yeah, I guess. Well, whatever. Yeah, it's whatever is not the intensity is boredom. Right.
Yeah. It sounds horrible.
In a way.
It's not good for your mental well-being.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I definitely believe that like balance and trying to achieve a sense of moderation is important. Yeah. For like your health, physical and mental health. Yeah. But I think naturally I don't go that direction.
Right. I see. Absolutely. Would you say you're quite European?
I don't know. What does that mean? What does it mean to be European?
European means that you quite enjoy slow life. And also you probably prefer walking the city rather than, getting into public transport.
Okay.
Because a lot of Americans, probably it's my stereotype, but Americans love to drive cars around.
True.
But again, it's a gigantic country.
I do love driving my car.
Yeah.
So I think there's like a duality for me, which probably relates back to the intensity, which is like one or the other. There's nothing in between. Yeah. Like where I grew up in the US, I grew up in New Jersey. So like your whole life as a child is leading up to when you turn 16 or 17 to get your license so you can drive around. Yeah. So I love driving from that experience, but I also spent a lot of time in New York. Yeah. And I love like walking around and also, travel, like you walk around everywhere. So I love that too. Even in London, like this is the most, I live in LA now. And like, this is the most I've walked in the last few days. Yeah. In years, probably more than I've ever walked in LA total.
Yeah. Yes, like anywhere in Europe, you need to. It's quite small, and everywhere is quite within 10 or I would say 30 minutes walk. Within that distance.
Yeah. So, I remember living in New York. I was like, I would walk up to 30 minutes, no question asked. In LA, if I have to walk like 10 minutes, I'm like, well, should I?
Should I just?
It's weird. It's like suddenly I moved to LA and it's gone. Like the desire to walk just like disappears. It's weird.
I see.
But I don't know. I love London. So I've been walking around everywhere. It's awesome. It's the best. And the slow life, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I think that's part of the reason why I moved out of New York was like to get out of the.
It's too much, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like kind of tired of the hustle and bustle nature of it.
It's so fast paced and
it's like super loud there. I guess the irony of it is that like I live in LA now. It's definitely calmer. It's more chill, but like the community I've surrounded myself with is also like intense and hustles. Yeah. So I don't know.
So it's really not.
Yeah, the setting's a little different, So it does feel more balanced for me,
Absolutely. Give me 3 kind of your go-to cuisines that you like, or maybe just tell me.
I mean, my favorite food of all time is just like cheese.
What sort of cheese?
Like any cheese.
Well, we work in food industry, and
I mean all of it. Like I love
all
like
different kinds of.
I love
cheese.
like great like English cheddar. Like I love blue cheese. I love I love blue cheese.
You are a cheese lover.
The intensity of it.
Yeah.
I love like a grape brie.
Mozzarella.
All of it. Yeah, mozzarella. And even like a really good like fresh mozzarella made by hand by some dude in like a Italian deli in New Jersey or New York. Like I love that.
Yeah.
But I also love like that like crappy low moisture packaged mozzarella as well. I love, hot take here, but American cheese.
American cheese?
Yes.
You still enjoy that?
Oh, like if you're making burgers, you have to use American cheese.
You have to use ultra high processed cheese.
Yes. Breakfast sandwiches too. I think the New Yorkers and people from New Jersey can attest.
Yeah.
It has to be that cheese.
Oh, it's so cool.
So it's like all over the place.
It's so cool.
But I don't know. I mean, I love all types of cuisine. I love Chinese food. Obviously, there's like so many variations of it. Living in LA, I eat a lot of Thai food. The Thai food in LA is amazing.
Yeah. Do you like spicy food?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Is that your comfort food, or cheese is your comfort food?
Again, it depends on the day.
Depends on the day. Right. Yeah. It's really difficult to not talk about food, because I come up with the idea for this podcast. I was thinking we need to talk about everything but work. I just feel like when you love your job, it's really difficult.
Yeah, and food is not work.
Yeah, it's
everyone has to do it.
Yeah.
Everyone has to eat.
Exactly. What's the most horrible food experience you've ever had?
Horrible?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
I think I've blocked it out of my memory.
Wow, that bad?
Yeah, I mean, anything.
Just wiped it out.
I think I tend to be that way. Like, bad experiences, I kind of just like forget about it.
You didn't answer my question.
I didn't.
What's your comfort food?
Oh, my comfort food?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
Pasta, like noodles?
Pasta. Yeah. Noodles.
Yeah.
Noodles. Okay.
With cheese?
Noodles with cheese.
So mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Goodness.
I have a mac and cheese recipe on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just look it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, if I do that accordingly, then I will get a perfect mac and cheese.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about the technique. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up. It's just wow. Because do you know there's a huge difference about table etiquette or eating etiquette. Because, for example, people in the UK, if they had very bad experience in the restaurant, they wouldn't send it back and they wouldn't complain. They would say, everything is good. But with American are quite bluntly honest and saying, this is not good. I'm not paying for it. Because I've seen this happen with my American friends. Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think generally speaking, there is also kind of this like desire to be polite. So even if it's not perfect, you might still say it's good. But I don't know. I mean, I would say, okay, so I think if you order a steak, for example, and you ordered it medium rare, and it comes out like medium well, or it's just not medium rare, period, like you should send that back.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, cool. But if it's mac and cheese,
I mean, if it was the way I described, that's horrible.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds horrible. Yeah.
It's horrible.
Sounds like a nightmare. You know?
Yeah. It's like if they can't, I don't know. It kind of is a reflection of like what else are they, how else are they cooking? Yeah. Or not cooking.
Yeah. Like how can they suck at every single element? Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible. Do you want to have a sip of this?
Of our fancy water?
Yes. Cheers. Welcome to London.
Thank you.
I want to ask a question about LinkedIn. This podcast is actually inspired by my one of my posts on LinkedIn. Because I shared a post. I said, I'm going to Download Festival. Is there anyone coming with me? And that was like 10 likes. Yeah. And then I share my retail activation in Whole Foods, and there will be probably 100. Yeah. I'll be like, no one gives a fuck about who you really are here. Yeah. So I'm doing something just against the current. Clearly, we want to know who this person really are behind the brand.
Well, you do.
I do. I have this curiosity. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really believe in all of the glamorous kind of persona that we have here, because that's not real life. Yeah. It's like the best aspects in a way. Absolutely. Yeah. Is there anything that you would never share on LinkedIn, but you wish people knew? On LinkedIn? Yes.
I don't think so, honestly. I know there's people on social media who are like LinkedIn or wherever, like that can be they are very vulnerable.
Yeah.
I can say like I definitely shared one or two things that were vulnerable on social media before, but in general, I don't know. Does everyone deserve to know that about you?
Oh my goodness, yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I think
You're quite a private person, aren't you?
I think yes and no. Like I consider myself someone who's like pretty open, and I have like a lot of friends in all different walks of life, and I feel like I know a lot of people. But like at the same time, it's like I think there's levels to all of your relationships and friendships.
Yeah.
And you know, if you were to say all the people you know were all like on a mountain, like at the top of the mountain, it's much smaller group of people, but they know a lot more, and then it kind of just cascades down.
Yeah.
And I don't think LinkedIn for me is going to be at the top of the mountain, if I'm being honest, right?
Yeah, makes sense. Would you like to finish this sentence for me? People think I am blah, 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 but actually I am blah, blah, blah. Finish this sentence for me.
People think that I am... Oh, this is very vulnerable.
Yes.
Calm, cool, and collected, but inside there's intensity and chaos. Yeah.
You guys can't see anything, but I can see there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, isn't that how I think all human beings are? Or maybe they're not.
Yeah.
The duality.
The complexity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you enjoy that?
Yeah.
The complexity side of you?
Absolutely. I mean, even more so now than I ever did in the past, you know?
Yeah.
I used to have this mentality where it was like, one day it's all going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And then you can really start living your life. Like, it's all going to be good. But, you know, as you go through life, like I learned that that's not the case. I think about it like a candle, for example, right? So if a candle is your life, you're burning this candle, and you keep saying that like, as soon as it's bright enough or warm enough, then it'll be perfect, and I can be happy and live my life. But that candle is only going to just keep burning at the same rate.
Yeah.
And while you wait for it to become warm enough and bright enough, it's just going to keep burning down. And one day it's just going to burn down, and it goes out on its own, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think for me, like having that understanding, like over the last few years has been very helpful in giving me a deeper sense of freedom.
That's a beautiful answer.
Being the best you can be every day.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I want to just point out it's a very Eastern analogy, the candle one, because
is it?
I consider myself like that.
Yeah.
Especially, I sort of pushing myself to thrive in chaos or thrive in misery. I just feel like I just want to burn.
You just want to burn.
Yes, like be bright and be. I don't want to be good. I want to be great. And I don't care if this candle burn faster because of that.
But you are great.
Thank you. It's a very Chinese thing for me, because I'm having difficulty to accept compliments.
No, totally. I'm with you.
Yeah, like every time they say something nice, I'll be like, no, I'm not like that.
I can immediately find something self-deprecating about it.
Why is that so difficult?
I mean, like, it's good to be humble, right?
Yes.
But like, that shouldn't be our only trait, right? Like, celebration is good, and is it
weird?
Yeah,
is
it's
that
weird.
Culturally ingrained in your brain or something?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, probably it's because
it's like an illness.
Yes, needs a cure. Like, where's the magic mushroom shop?
It's an illness.
Yeah, it is. It is. I agree. Oh my goodness.
So you don't like compliments?
I'm struggling with it.
Okay.
Yeah. I just feel like I think subconsciously I don't want to stand out when I receive compliments.
But
I know you probably have a lot of questions. Then why are you being an entrepreneur?
But then you were like, I want to thrive and burn the candle down.
Exactly.
Or burn it bright.
I think that's the true self, and against a lot of things that my parent told me to do.
Sure. Yeah, don't stand out.
Yeah, don't stand out. Just obey and go with the current.
Yeah.
Rather than do something. But I'm such a rebel. I'm like a black sheep. In
I'm 100%. I'm only I'm this way because my parents told me not to be this way in a way, you know?
Do you resonate?
100%. Yeah.
Are you like
don't do that, so I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A lot of times, if you don't ask me to do it, I will do it perfectly.
Yeah.
The minute you tell me to do it, then I'm just...
Yeah, then I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's so true. It's so true.
Yeah. Do you think it's more with the Eastern culture, or do you think that's just universally shared with a lot of rebels?
I mean, maybe... I think being a rebel is certainly part of it. I mean, but with Eastern culture, I would say there's definitely a sense of like, don't draw too much attention to yourself, or you don't ever want to show turmoil. You only want to show a good face. Right.
Yeah.
And that comes with the fact that like saving face is like a big.
Oh my goodness.
It's so important.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's why I don't want to share that much on social media.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah.
No, but I mean, I think what's interesting for people like us is that we get to straddle two cultures, two distinct cultures.
Yeah.
And if you have the energy and the capacity and the insight to really dig deep, like you're able to extract and utilize like the best of both in a way.
Yeah.
And I would argue that's like a superpower for us.
I agree.
I
agree.
So
because even until today, I mispronounce things, but that can be a great conversation opener. Like, it's just you immediately goes into the conversation with vulnerability. Like you're not perfect.
Yeah.
You screw up things. So that's a great way to bond with people.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. I really want to go through my little book.
Let's see. Yeah. This book is so interesting to me.
I got some questions, but I think I went through most of it. What would we see if we went through your notes app right now?
Oh, my notes app?
Yes.
Like a long list of like quotes that I like, random grocery shopping lists.
Yeah, same.
Like a note where I try to plan out my meal prep for the week.
Yes. Do you go to gym regularly? Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do CrossFit really mediocrely.
Wow.
Yeah, really mediocrely.
No, that's self-deprecating.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's true. No. What else is in there?
Yeah.
Oh, there's like a lot of random ones where I probably wrote down some code or some confirmation code from something over the years.
Yeah.
No label. So I don't know what it is for. You know what I mean? There's a lot of those notes in there.
Yeah.
No context.
Yeah, no context, just very random.
But I never delete them just in case.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the chaos.
Yeah, me too.
That's the chaos. But
it's so interesting.
Because I probably, honestly, in there, I probably have like hundreds of notes, but I really only use like 2 or 3 of them.
Wow. Yeah. But you're going to keep them all. Yeah. Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
What about you?
What about me?
Yeah.
Okay. So definitely there is something to do with pricing strategy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like different, like what's the margin? And just do a quick calculation and what cost price to what retailer.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then
in your notes app.
Yeah.
Like you're just like freehanding the
I
arithmetic.
need to make the promo right.
Okay.
Come up with the right pricing strategy before the meeting.
You're not doing this in Excel.
No, I have that, but I need to put that in
got
my
it.
notes app.
Okay. All right.
And something like grocery, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, grocery list. I don't do meal prep, but
Okay.
I just get something random.
Okay.
and then something really poetic and personal, like like the clouds is floating. I can hear the tree singing, all of that.
You wrote that yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
But the juiciest thing is the margin calculation?
Yeah, possibly for the people that works in the industry. Yeah. Is there any secret? No. Is there any entrepreneur or business buzzwords or trends that secretly annoys you?
This goes back to, I think, what I was saying about if it's negative, I just kind of block it out.
Oh, you just ignore it. Just don't engage at all.
Can you give me one? Just give me a couple off the top of your head, and I'll tell you how I feel.
I think I'm so tired of people trying to say it's easy. You just have to do it. But it's just I kind of resonate with that a little bit. Yeah, if you're not a successful entrepreneur, it's because you're not trying hard enough.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I just feel like being a successful entrepreneur is a combination of a lot of things.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm so tired of people telling that.
When I hear that, that reminds me of this idea that in order to succeed, you have to suffer.
Yes.
Which is just, I mean, sure, if that works for you, great.
That's fine, but I don't want to do it.
That doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't believe
that's what
that.
my parents told me. If you want to be successful, you have to endure a lot of pain. You have to suffer. And otherwise, you don't deserve it because you didn't earn it. I was like, I can do that for a period of time. I can't do that forever.
Yeah, I agree. Like that cannot be the only path.
Exactly.
And I know that's not the only path.
Yes.
Like, you're going to go through life feeling so many different emotions.
Yeah.
And suffering is one of them.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. That's just not a realistic interpretation of what it's like to live, I think.
Yeah. So that thing.
Yeah.
This philosophy really annoys you.
It's this idea, like, if you can't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anything else?
Yeah. No.
You know? Actually, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, please.
So if you were, let's say you're a lifeguard and you're at the beach and you see a swimmer out in the ocean, they're drowning, and you swim out and you grab them and they're unconscious, but you have them now. And now you're swimming back to shore with the victim, with the swimmer. But suddenly you get caught up in this like massive wave, this massive swell.
Yeah.
And you're both getting hurtled towards a pier like 60 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Super fast.
Wow.
And no matter what you do, you're going to crash into the pier. Do you then, like, do you hold on to the victim and like take the hit?
Yeah.
Or do you like flip them around and have them take the hit?
I would take the hit.
You would take the hit?
Yeah.
How come?
I just feel like I'm trying to save this person.
Sure, yeah.
It's like, what's that called? Sunken investment? Like, you are emotionally and you're physically
like
invested
a sunk cost?
Yes, you're invested already. And then when there's a situation like that happened, and I probably just, invest more.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So yeah, it's like you're already in a difficult situation and you're just kind of like, let's really embrace it.
Yeah. But would you let them to take the hit?
So, I mean, yes.
Yeah.
And the way I think about it is you take the hit and now you're also unconscious. Now you both die.
That's such a good point. Yeah.
You know, so
that's probably why I experience so much emotional burnout.
Because you're constantly taking the hit.
Yes. Yeah.
So that just goes back to what I was saying. It's like, if you can't take care of yourself, like how can you take care of anything else? So like, suffering to me is not taking care of yourself.
No.
It doesn't mean like you shouldn't experience hardship and challenges, but that should not be your entire being.
Yeah, it's not like a way of living. No. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I really like your answer. I should adapt that mentality more.
Yeah,
just push them off the cliff.
Yes, yeah. Maybe you could save them later.
Yeah, exactly.
You create the problem. to solve.
Yeah.
No, that's not a lesson.
Yeah, absolutely. What part of your identity do you feel like gets overshadowed by your job?
My job?
I'm getting the impression that because you enjoy the job,
Yeah.
and that just help you to almost amplify parts of your identity.
I mean, I will say I'm not the type of person that is able to say I have like a professional personality and then my real personality. I can't.
You don't have multiple personas.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. It would be kind of crazy.
But there are people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have so many personas.
And that's just so psychotic.
Yeah, you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
So I only have like the space, I think, for one persona. And so I like to think I'm consistent in that. I would say
that's so healthy.
Well, what I would say is maybe one aspect of my personality that gets, what did you just say, overshadowed
Yeah.
by needing to be professional is that
your vulnerable side.
well, I guess
Your philosophical side.
I was going to say nothing matters. We're all going to die.
Oh, your pessimism.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah?
There's a little bit of, is it pessimism?
Yeah?
I was thinking
Like, how would you phrase this?
it was more, I thought it was more like nihilism.
Nihilism, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's more accurate. Yeah, nihilism.
But I mean, I think, to be frank, like, whatever works for the person, But it works for me in the sense that, like, I feel like it gives me a deeper sense of freedom to be able to express myself and do the things I want to do in the most authentic way I can.
That's very beautiful and poetic. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that's all the question, because and I have a quick fire chaos round.
Wait, I want to hear about you though. What's my
what?
What gets overshadowed or overlooked in your personality?
I think I just want to go back to that question I asked you. Like, people think I am blah blah blah, but actually I am. So people think I am extroverted, but actually I'm introverted.
Oh yeah.
I feel like running a company really pushes me out to push me out of that comfort zone, and I have to do things in the name of, I need to run this company. I need to be seen.
Sure.
Quite a lot of that, but I actually enjoy having deep conversation with one singular person at a time. I absolutely can't do like business networking. And I remember there's this one time, this guy sitting next to me, it was towards the end of the day, and he was like, so tell me about your company. I was like, can we just, I really can't do the pitch now. It's been a full day.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, chill. Yeah, we don't have to talk about work. It just feel like it's a lot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I think the introvert version of myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're still going.
Yes, I
You have like 20,000 placements in that Whole Foods store.
Yeah. So that's like when I switch on that button, I can just go and conquer the world. But when I'm with myself, I'm like really vulnerable. Just write shit to make myself cry. That sort. Yeah.
In your notes app.
Yeah, in my notes app. Yeah.
You sound like a complex human being.
Yeah.
As we are, yeah?
Yes, we all are. Yeah. Otherwise, what's the fun? I really want to ask you like a quick round of questions.
Sure.
Quick fire chaos.
Like I have to answer in a certain amount of time?
Just really quick, short and quick.
Okay.
First red flag on the meeting.
Oh, late.
Oh, that's so annoying. Yes. That's my
I was like,
vote.
and I think I got there right on time to meet you.
Yeah.
But I was like, I cannot be late. I grew up in this industry in sales, and like you can never be late to meet your buyer. So for the years that I spent on the buying side, I was always shocked that salespeople would be late. Like you should be early. that is an indication to me about like potentially what a relationship could be like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so annoying. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Most easy emoji.
Probably the laughing one.
Laughing with tears or just...
It's whatever I've been sending you.
Yeah.
I think it's like the laughing one.
Yeah, the laughing one without tears. Because I think...
Now I'm like, why am I like that?
I heard a saying, like people sending laughing emoji all the time. They're trying to hide the pain.
Oh shit. Oh my God.
I just forgot about what I just said. Do you believe in star sign?
Do I believe in star sign? That's complicated.
Again.
So
I asked somebody else about this question and they were like, that's bullshit. I don't believe in that.
Overall, I would say no.
No, okay.
But what I will tell you is that a few years ago, I downloaded the CoStar app.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be able to learn more about astrology so that I could make fun of it in a more intellectual way.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And then what I found with it was that it would like, I mean, I don't know. They must have some sort of algorithm and they're like listening to you. But whatever the things that they're serving up to you, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like it's, and I don't believe it's because like the stars are telling them what to tell me. But I have found that in that time that I was like using the app, that it's an interesting way to engage in self-reflection.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And also it's I mean, I live in LA. It's like it's, you know, it's helpful with dating too.
Yes.
Yeah,
so you sort of agree with quite a lot of, I know it's because star sign is slightly pigeonholing, right? Because
it doesn't, I mean, I don't, so the real answer is no, but I do engage with it at times. Yeah.
I really love your approach here because you try to learn about it so you can laugh at it intelligently. That's so cool. Oh my goodness.
It's so dumb.
Yes.
And then I was like, wait, how do they know that?
Yeah.
No, but
But
also, I was also thinking like astrology, if you leave this planet or if you're in a different hemisphere, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Because the stars are different in the southern hemisphere. So I don't know. Like how can that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
we went to the moon or anywhere else.
But girls believe in that, you know.
And I believe in it too.
Yeah, exactly. Good strategy.
Yes.
Good. Okay, rate your fashion sense. 1 to delusional.
Let's say like 8.
8. Yes.
This is not a good representation right now because I'm going to a match.
Yeah, you're going to a game. Yeah.
So I don't wear this
on a daily. Yeah.
It's like every other day.
Yeah. Okay, what's your fashion? What's your go-to outfit?
I mean, the last like couple years I've been really into like, I guess Hawaiian shirts that have a lot of pattern on it.
I can totally see that. Yeah.
And I like, I have like 5 or 6 hats.
Wow, what sort of hats?
I guess technically they're fedoras, but they're like wide brimmed hats. I have like a white like cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's your LinkedIn photo.
It is,
profile photo. Yeah, with the hat.
But like I would say since I started growing my hair out long, like I don't know, I don't wear the hats as often, but I still do. I want to say an 8.
I think you are definitely an 8 because not a lot of guys can handle accessories like hats.
Maybe I need more accessories.
Yes.
Like a chain.
Yes, I was about to say like a chain or
I need like
chunky rings.
I need like metal on my body.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That would, or leather, you know.
Leather.
Leather can be quite cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So leather and metal.
Yeah. Last question, which is super important to me.
Yeah.
Mushroom, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Do you like mushrooms?
I love mushrooms.
Which part, like what variety is your favorite?
Shiitake.
Shiitake.
Yeah,
shiitake
definitely.
is so good.
Yeah, fresh, dried.
Okay.
Dried, then fresh, I would say.
Yeah, that's really good. You're my tribe. You're in my tribe.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, last thing to wrap this up.
Yeah.
One thing you would like to give or share with our audience. Just one piece of advice.
I feel like I said it already.
You said it already.
Whether things are good or bad, we're all just passing through. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I had such a fun time chatting with you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah. Do you want to try this?
Yeah, I would love to.
Which one?
I've tried this one.
This one?
Yeah, I was eating this yesterday.
Do
The
you
truffle.
want to try this? Let's try this.
The original.
Yay, the original.
Wait, you gotta show camera.
Okay. The original. Ta-da!
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
We can edit that out.
Yeah, that's fine. That's like bloopers.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Do you like original or do you like truffle? Oh, so it's just pink one.
Still good.